And thank you, Donna J, and welcome, my dear friends, and whoever has joined us, you are more than welcome. And for those not logged in, if you don't know who I am by now, well, I'm Brother Sean, and I'm an enclosed contemplative Franciscan monk who embraces all faiths, and I'm a member of the Teo community of interspiritual Franciscans, a community of no-nonsense, simplicity, and living a fun-filled life in service to God. So I welcome you to our time together, and it is good that we're here. But before we begin, I would like to dedicate this 30 minutes this evening for our dear brother Kedar in Zurich, and also for our dear sister Nirmala. She's very special to all of us, and we just hold her in our heart and in our prayer. And now we light our candle for global peace and interspiritual unity, and for dear Nirmala and Kedar. In the name of our beloved Father, Mother, God Supreme, who creates life. In the name of the Spirit, who is the fire of life. In the name of the risen cosmic Christ, who loves life. In the name of Gaia, who is the Earth Mother that nurtures the creation of all life. In the name of all faith traditions, who are the beloved sons and daughters of divine life, we celebrate our spiritual diversity by honoring the Supreme in all life. Let us now be still. Let us come together to this table of great abundance and spiritual blessings. And as we come to take our place, let there be no fear in our heart, no sadness, only joy. And as we gather around this table, we come as a beloved. We come as a child of God, not a child of religion and guilt and fear, but a child who has been set free to walk the spiritual path. A path that reawakens the heart to the Supreme. And as we begin, I would like to play this track by Shiana Knoll called Peace Be With You. And as we listen to the words, let us just breathe normally by bringing in the light of selfless love. So let us be still now, and let us sense the peace of Gaia and the Supreme. You are blessed and you are holy. Precious gifts God gave to you. You are blessed and you are holy. You're an angel I can see. Peace be with you, oh my dear one. Peace be with you, precious child. Peace be with you, oh my dear one. Peace be with you, precious Peace be with you, precious child. What is that saying to your heart? Peace be with you, precious child. Allow me to read to you a beautiful message from the cosmic Christ. And it reads, "Come to me with empty hands and an open heart, ready to receive abundant blessings. I know the depth and breadth of your neediness. Your life path has been difficult, draining you of strength. Come to me for nurture. Let me fill you with my presence, I in you and you in me. My power flows most freely into weak ones aware of their need for me. Faltering steps of dependence are not lack of faith, they are links to my presence." Let me read the last piece. My power flows most freely into weak ones aware of their need for me. Faltering steps of dependence are not lack of faith, they are links to my presence. It said at the beginning of the reflection, "Come to me with empty hands and an open heart, ready to receive abundant blessings." They are powerful words. It's taken me many, many years to come to the realization that when God speaks to the heart, He speaks truth. But like so many on this journey, we are being stripped bare. Imagine an onion. It has many layers. The outer layer is usually a toughened coat to protect the inside from frost, from being damaged. And what is happening to many of us now, many who've even surrendered their heart and who've embraced the monastic life. From their monastery without walls, their own home, they are being stretched. They're being stretched on many levels. And you and I both know that when we're stretched, we can behave irresponsibly by doubting the power of the presence of God. I receive many emails and phone calls from beautiful light workers who are literally being stretched till they can be stretched no more. Many are in the dark night of the soul. They sense they are drowning and losing their peace. Many are experiencing personal tragedies, the loss of a loved one. And here we remember our dear sister Miriam, because 2 years ago, yesterday on the 1st of May, she lost her beloved Larry. And 2 years ago today, I had to say goodbye to my brothers and sisters. When I say I had to say goodbye, I had to make a conscious decision to pray with them, to pray for them. I love them, but I do not like them, because they're on a journey that is about greed, about control and fear. They are full of religion with no spirituality. And being their eldest brother, I guess I've spent so many years trying to support them over and over and over, which I've never regretted. But all they want to do is to stick the knife in your back and discredit you, which too have on the internet, where they've called me all sorts. But I love them, I forgive them, but I do not have to like them. And as painful as that was then, we have to listen to the heart. We have to take responsibility for our journey. Even when we sense, like the onion, we're being stripped of each layer. And the many layers that have been peeled away, it leaves us vulnerable and sometimes a little fearful, because we're human. But what we are guided to do is to trust not in what the head is saying to us, to run away and pretend all is well, but to ask the Supreme, the company of heaven, our spiritual teachers, for the strength to face our greatest fears. And when they crop up, we are not invited to wrestle with them. The head wants to wrestle, but the Supreme asks us to take responsibility, to name the problem, to bless it, and then release it to God. But the head center is very much about tit for tat. You've seen it as I have. I remember several years ago working in Glasgow, running weekend retreats in the rough part of Glasgow, and I slept very little because outside my window there were two couples rowing till 5 in the morning, and it was tit for tat. The head does not know peace. The head needs drama. It thrives on drama and insecurity. And when I read those words to you, the Christ meant every word. Come to me with empty hands and an open heart, ready to receive abundant blessings. But the reason why many light workers, many beautiful souls in service to God, are not receiving their abundance from God, it's because their hearts are closed because of fear. Because of fear. They allow the fear, the worry and the anxiety of day-to-day problems, be they family, financial, emotional or health, to rape their soul and leave them bereft, locked in a mindset of hopelessness. Let us sit at this table and let us experience now the healing touch of the cosmic Christ. But his words to my heart, especially in the days when I really struggle, when I experience the dark night of the soul, and trust me, there are many of those. But when I sit with my Lord, when I try to make myself relax and be still, the words I hear, I called you by your name. I never said this journey would be easy. But I do promise you this, that I will never leave you. Those last few words, I will never leave you, are the words I share with you. You may be going through a journey that is embracing confusion, pain, heartache. Let me share with you again. When you call on the Supreme, when you call on the cosmic Christ, he will speak to you. He will speak to you here. You will feel his presence, and he will whisper to you, I love you. Hang in there. I will send my angels to guard you, to protect you, to comfort you. And know this, that I will never leave you. I will never abandon you. Others may abandon you, family, friends, former lovers, partners may abandon you. But the cosmic Christ says this, I will never leave you. So as we sit at this table of miracles, let us be mindful that you and I have come to receive the abundance of God. We have come to be touched by the cosmic Christ. Now let us come in our vulnerability, in our availability. Let us surrender our heart to this love. It is an amazing love. It is a tough love. It takes no prisoners. It does not whitewash the truth. It does not nanny you. It is direct. It is challenging. It is an awesome love. It is a sacred love. So as we sit, let us share now with the cosmic Christ where we are at in our journey, and let us be specific. What help do we need from the cosmic Christ? You do not have to think about it. It's already there on your heart. Do you need help with prayer? Do you need help trusting? Do you need help to have the courage of your conviction? Share it now. Speak your truth, because the cosmic Christ is here. He's here. And as you place your hands over your heart, you are touching the I Am presence within you. Feel that love. Now listen to that love. Listen to the voice of the Beloved. I call you by your name. You are mine. I have loved you with an everlasting love. You are mine. Speak to me. Share with me how I can help you. The Christ is inviting you to share. So let us share. And with every in-breath that we breathe, we are breathing in Christ consciousness, a heart consciousness. And as we breathe out, we are releasing from our mind, our body and spirit, all that weighs us down, all that separates us from the peace of God. Be still and allow the Christ touch you now. He's here. He is crying out to you to come home to your truth. He's imploring you to cease your foolish ways and to take seriously His words to your heart. Come to me with open hands, and I will fill them with greater abundance. But you must trust me. You must trust. You must trust. Not in what you think you know, but you must trust in what the Supreme is saying to your heart. Your teacher. Your teacher is your heart. That is Christ consciousness. Let us now receive the benediction from the cosmic Christ. He comes and he stands over you. He places both hands on your head. And he anoints you. He anoints you with the love of God. And he now bends down and he embraces you. He kisses you on each side of your cheek. He holds you tenderly. And his final words, do not abandon me, for I have never abandoned you, because I love you with an everlasting love, and I have died that you might be free. Sends his gift of life. He is giving you the opportunity to be free of self, to be free of ego, to be free of the burdens of the world, and surrender your heart to love. For God is love. Be still. Be still in the presence of God. And now I want to finish by playing a beautiful song. And I want you to imagine this is the Christ singing to your heart. I knew you would come home. These words are inspired words, sung by a dear friend, Tom McGuinness.
I have dreamt so long that we would meet again. I never doubted you, I knew you would return. I have longed to see the moment you would come to me, through an open door, bearing all the love we've known. Oh, I trusted you, I loved you so, I hoped in you, I knew you would come home. And oh, I believed you were here, sometimes my heart could see you. Oh, I believed in you, somehow could sense you near me. I have longed to say so many things to comfort you, to hold you safe and welcome in my arms. In knew you would come home. I trusted you, I knew you would come home.
And I say Namaste, Shalom, Inshallah, Paxet Bonum, Om Shanti, Solo de Caritas, peace. Thank you for joining me for this vigil. May God reward you in your search for the meaning to true life, true living. May the Lord God pour His Spirit upon you so that you will take back your power as a child of God and come home to your true self. Namaste.